The iPhone 17 Pro is here and it's a bigger deal than you might think. Apple is calling it the most significant leap forward in years, but is it all hype? Should you really be considering this as your next phone? Well, in the next 7 minutes, we're gonna break it all down for you. So watch this before you buy or upgrade to the iPhone 17 Pro. Every year we get a new iPhone and every year we ask the same question: is it worth the upgrade? This year with the iPhone 17 Pro, that question is more important than ever. We've got a brand new design, a camera system that's turning heads, and a new chip that Apple claims will deliver MacBook Pro levels of compute. So let's get into it. First up, let's talk about what's new. The most obvious change is the design. Apple has ditched the titanium frame of the iPhone 15 Pro and 16 Pro and gone with a brushed aluminum unibody design. The camera bump is also gone, replaced by a full-width camera plateau that runs horizontally across the back of the phone. It's a bold new look, and it serves a purpose to house a much larger and more advanced camera system. Now, let's talk about what's so special, and we absolutely have to start with the cameras. Apple is advertising an incredible 8x optical zoom on the new 48 megapixel telephoto camera, and yes, you heard that right, 8x. But let's look at how they're actually achieving this, because it's not quite a traditional 8x optical lens. Think of it like the 2x zoom we've had on the main camera for the past couple of years. Apple is using a very clever technique called in-center zoom. The new telephoto lens itself has a true optical zoom of 4x, but because it's paired with a massive 48 megapixel sensor, Apple can use the center 12 megapixels of that sensor to create a lossless, high-quality 8x zoom shot. It's essentially a crop, yes, but a crop with so much data and detail that the quality is virtually indistinguishable from a true optical zoom. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, didn't last year's iPhone 16 Pro have a 5x true optical zoom? Isn't this a downgrade? On paper, that's a fair question, but in practice, this new system is a proper upgrade. By moving to a physically larger 48 megapixel sensor with a slightly shorter 4x lens, the camera can capture significantly more light and detail. This means your standard telephoto shots at 4x will be better than ever, and the computational magic that gives you the 8x shot is built on a much stronger foundation. It's a smarter, more versatile approach to telephoto photography, and it doesn't stop there. The ultra-wide camera also gets a massive bump to a 48 megapixel sensor, and the front-facing camera has been upgraded to 18 megapixels and now includes center stage support, which is great for video calls and group selfies. And let's pause on that for a second because this is a really clever move from Apple. On the surface, it's an upgrade to 18 megapixels. Simple enough. But the magic is in how they're using those extra pixels. For the first time on an iPhone, we're getting center stage support on the selfie camera, and it's a genuinely interesting and I think game-changing approach. The new 18 megapixel sensor provides a wide high-resolution canvas. The A19 Pro chip then uses that canvas to intelligently pan and zoom, keeping you perfectly in frame if you move around during a FaceTime call, or automatically widening the shot when someone else joins you for a group selfie. Because it has so many pixels to work with, the quality stays incredibly sharp and detailed even as it digitally zooms and reframes the shot. This is a really new way of thinking in the camera world for a front-facing system. It's no longer just a static tool for taking selfies. Apple has transformed it into an intelligent dynamic camera for communication and content creation. And dare I say, this tight integration of superior hardware and brilliant software is such a seamless and useful feature. It sets a new standard. I fully expect we're gonna see many competitors trying to replicate this exact same thing in their flagship phones very, very soon. Under the hood, the iPhone 17 Pro is powered by the new A19 Pro chip. This chip, built on an advanced second generation 3nm process, isn't just an incremental update. We're talking about a significant leap in performance over last year's A18 Pro. Paired with an innovative thermal design, the GPU and CPU deliver up to 40% better sustained performance. This is the chip that truly blurs the line between mobile and desktop power. But here's the thing, raw power is useless if you can't control the heat. For years, that's been the Achilles heel of smartphone performance. You could have the fastest chip in the world, but after a few minutes of intense gaming or video editing, it would start to thermal throttle, slowing itself down to prevent overheating. Well, with the iPhone 17 Pro, that era is finally over. For the first time ever in an iPhone, Apple has introduced a custom vapor chamber cooling system. In simple terms, this system uses a tiny amount of liquid that vaporizes the instant the chip gets hot, rapidly pulling that intense heat away, and then it condenses back into a liquid as it cools at the other end of the chamber, creating a continuous and highly efficient cycle. The impact of this on performance sustainability is massive. For gamers, it means no more stuttering or frame rate drops 20 minutes into a AAA gaming session. For creators, your 4K video exports won't slow to a crawl halfway through. This is the key to unlocking true, sustained professional level performance that doesn't fade away. And Apple's genius is that they didn't stop there. This new cooling system works in perfect harmony with the new industrial design. While the titanium on the last couple of iPhones felt premium, aluminum is actually far superior when it comes to dissipating heat. By engineering this new aluminum unibody, the entire frame of the phone now acts as a massive, efficient heatsink. The vapor chamber is the engine that pulls the heat directly from the chip, and the aluminum body is the radiator that breathes it away into the environment. It's this powerful combination that finally allows the A19 Pro to run at the insane level it was always capable of for as long as you needed to. And what about the battery life? Well, with the more efficient A19 Pro chip and the space saved by the new design, Apple has been able to fit a larger battery into the iPhone 17 Pro. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is said to have the longest battery life of any iPhone ever, with up to 39 hours of video playback. So with all these new features, what's the right decision for you? Let's break it down in our upgraders guide. If you're coming from an older Pro iPhone like the iPhone 14 Pro or even the 15 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro is a significant upgrade. The new design, the massive camera improvements, and the A19 Pro chip will all be very noticeable improvements. If you're a new iPhone buyer, the iPhone 17 Pro is an excellent choice. You'll be getting the best that Apple has to offer with a phone that will be powerful and capable for years to come. And if you're thinking of switching from Android, the iPhone 17 Pro is a very compelling option. The camera system, the performance, and the ecosystem of apps and services are all top-notch. In conclusion, the iPhone 17 Pro is a huge step forward for the iPhone. The new design, the incredible camera system, and the powerful A19 Pro chip all make for a very compelling package. It's a phone that's not just an incremental update, but a true generational leap. So, should you buy or upgrade to the iPhone 17 Pro? If you're looking for the best iPhone that money can buy, then the answer is a resounding yes. What do you think of the new iPhone 17 Pro? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more tech content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.